In this brief video, I'm going to talk to you about some of the issues I've had with the ECHO DCS5000 battery-powered chainsaw. What you're seeing now is the very first project I used it, and man, it had so much power. It tore through the stuff that I was cutting, and I had nothing wrong to say about it. Take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt because I actually had a prototype unit, so the issues that I'm experiencing several years later now, they may have been solved, but I have experienced quite a few issues with the Eforce battery system from ECHO, not only the batteries but also that specific chainsaw. I had one battery that the top broke off of because the securing posts broke. These four plastic corners were not able to bear the weight of the battery while it was mounted in a tool. Eventually it broke. You can still see the screws where they're supposed to be, but the plastic around them broke. So now this is a 5 amp hour battery that is essentially useless. ECHO was kind enough to send out another 5 amp hour battery under a warranty, but the new 5 amp hour battery won't charge. It worked fine for a while, but then it got stuck, and anytime I put it in the charger just thinks for a minute, but it won't charge it. So we've got a flashing green showing it's supposed to be charging. And here, just a few seconds later, we've got solid green, which means that it should be charged, but I've only got one LED light, so that 5 amp hour battery's no good. Well, that's still okay. I was able to use the DCS5000 here and there on my random projects. Most of the time, I used a Toro 16-inch that I liked more and had more batteries for. However, all my chains are being sharpened for the Toro, so I have to use the ECHO. And here, after maybe using it less than a dozen times, I think I may have killed it. I had this tree felled in the backyard. The stump was left over, and so I'm processing that myself. It cut through the first log just fine. Of course, there was a little bit of bogging down, but I am asking it to cut pretty much its whole bar length. But around the second one, the thing just started turning off. I don't know why. It wasn't a battery issue. I still had half of the battery charge left for the battery I was using. I made sure the kickback safety bar was pulled back, so that wasn't the issue. There's just something about it that it did not like, and after that, I think I really killed it because it wouldn't even perform a normal cut under very little load. Another issue I ran into was that the oil reservoir tank cracked. I don't remember ever dropping it, so I think that was just from the normal wear and tear. So now I can't fill it up more than halfway or tilt it certain directions or it leaks oil everywhere. So again, I can't say this is what you're going to experience if you get an ECHO Eforce product. I can only say it's what happened with me. After being one of the first ones to get the DCS5000 and using it very sparingly over the past 2 years, it looks like it is officially dead, and the batteries that I got with it I can't even reuse for other ECHO Eforce products. I hope this video helped and that you have a better experience than I did with the ECHO Eforce lineup.